Hello, my dear learners, and a huge welcome to Slow English. I'm your host, Sophie. This is the place where we take our time to learn English deeply, without stress, and where every lesson is designed to make you feel more confident and capable. If you're new here, welcome to your new English home. If you're already part of our family, it's so good to have you back. Today, we are embarking on a very special mission together. In this video, you are going to learn 800 real-life English sentences that will do much more than just expand your vocabulary. They will rocket launch your confidence when you speak. We've structured this journey into 3 powerful parts. First, we'll immerse ourselves in the English of everyday connection, the phrases that open doors and build friendships. Then, we'll equip you with the English you need for unexpected moments, the kind that makes you feel safe and prepared anywhere in the world. And finally, we'll fill your toolkit with motivational English that will help you think positively and keep moving forward on your language learning path. But I have a very special reason for you to stay with me until the very end. Because everyone who watches this video all the way through will receive an exclusive bonus. I'm going to give you a secret tip, a simple technique that will help you memorize all these new phrases faster and for much longer. It's my little gift to you for your dedication. So, are you ready to begin this journey? To start speaking English with more confidence than ever before? Fantastic! Let's not waste another moment. Take a gentle breath, get ready to listen, repeat, and feel your English transform. We start now. Let's begin where most real-life conversations begin, with a simple, friendly greeting. Forget the stiff, formal textbooks. We're going straight for the English people actually use. Our first phrase is your go-to for sounding natural. Listen to the melody, "Hey, how's it going?" It's warm, it's casual, and it's used everywhere. Now, your turn. Try saying it with me, "Hey, how's it going?" Wonderful! Now, how would you answer that question? A great, positive response is, "I'm doing great, thanks for asking." It shows you're engaged and friendly. Let's practice that. Repeat after me, "I'm doing great, thanks for asking." Excellent. To keep a conversation flowing, you can ask, "What have you been up to lately?" This is a lovely way to show interest in someone's life. It means, "What have you been doing recently?" Give it a try. What have you been up to lately? Perfect. Now, let's be honest, we all have those days. So, a very useful phrase to know is, "It's been a long day." You can say this with a little sigh. It's very relatable. Say it with me, "It's been a long day." And after a long day, what's the solution? A break. So you can simply state, "I need a break." It's clear, direct, and something native speakers say all the time. Your turn, "I need a break." You are doing amazingly well. These are the building blocks of natural conversation. Now, let's listen to how they sound together in a short, realistic dialogue. "Hey, how's it going?" "I'm doing great, thanks for asking." "It's been a long day, though." "I know what you mean." "Do you want to grab some coffee?" Sounds good. Let's catch up soon. Now, let's shadow that short conversation together. Don't worry about perfection, just focus on the rhythm and the feeling. Repeat after me. Hey, how's it going? I'm doing great, thanks for asking. It's been a long day, though. I know what you mean. Do you want to grab some coffee? Sounds good. Let's catch up soon. Wonderful. You see? That's how natural English conversations flow. They are like a gentle dance of questions and answers. Now, let's add a few more essential phrases to your repertoire that will make you sound even more like a native speaker. A key part of sounding natural is showing appreciation. Instead of just saying thank you, you can say, I really appreciate it. This feels warmer and more sincere. For example, if someone holds the door for you while you're carrying bags. Let's practice. Say it with me, I really appreciate it. And when someone says thank you to you, a very common and friendly response is, no worries. Your turn, no worries. Now, imagine a friend apologizes for being 5 minutes late. Instead of it's okay, you can make them feel at ease with, it happens. This phrase is so useful for showing understanding when small mistakes occur. Let's try it, it happens. Finally, let's learn a phrase full of support. When someone tries hard but doesn't quite succeed, you can encourage them by saying, you did your best. This is a powerful sentence that shows empathy and kindness. Say it with genuine warmth, you did your best. You are learning the language of connection, and it's beautiful to listen to. These phrases aren't just words, they are tools for building relationships. Let's practice them one more time, a little faster now, to build your fluency. I really appreciate it. No worries. It happens. You did your best. Excellent. Now, let's put these new phrases into a different, real-life situation. Just listen to how they fit seamlessly into the conversation. Thank you so much for helping me with my presentation. No worries. I know you were really nervous, but you did your best. Well, I messed up the first slide. It happens. Don't worry about it. I really appreciate you trusting me to help. Can you feel how these sentences create a supportive and friendly atmosphere? This is the real goal of language, to connect. You're not just learning English, you're learning how to carry kindness and confidence in your words. Beautiful. You're not just learning words, you're learning how to make someone's day a little brighter with your English. And that is a superpower. Now, let's shift gears slightly and think about another common situation, offering reassurance and giving encouragement. These phrases are the glue of strong friendships and supportive communities. Let's start with a simple but powerful one. When someone is rushing or feels pressured, you can offer them a moment of peace by saying, take your time. It's a calm and polite thing to say. Imagine you're in a shop and a person behind you is looking for their wallet. Just smile and say, let's practice together. Take your time. Now, one of the most meaningful things you can say to someone is, I'm proud of you. This isn't just for big achievements, it's for when a friend tries something new, or when they've overcome a small fear. Say it with real warmth in your voice. Repeat after me, I'm proud of you. To acknowledge someone's long journey of improvement, we say, you've come a long way. Maybe you're talking to a friend who has been learning to cook, or to yourself about your own English progress. It's a wonderful recognition of effort. Your turn, you've come a long way. And when you see someone doing well and you want them to continue, the perfect phrase is, keep it up. It's short, energetic, and very motivating. Say it with a positive, cheerful tone. Ready? Keep it up. Finally, before a challenge, a test, a presentation, a difficult conversation, you can give someone, or yourself, a boost of confidence with, you've got this. It means you can do it, but it sounds even more natural and modern. Say it with belief, you've got this. Let's imagine a quick scene. Your friend is about to go on stage for the first time. They look nervous. You turn to them and say, "Hey, take your time up there. Remember how hard you've worked? You've come a long way. You've got this. I'm already proud of you." Can you feel the support in those words? That's the power you now hold. Let's do a quick review of these 5 new empowering phrases. Repeat with energy. Take your time. I'm proud of you. You've come a long way. Keep it up. You've got this. Magnificent. You are building a fantastic foundation of everyday English that is both useful and emotionally intelligent. You're learning to connect, to support, and to encourage. And that, my friend, is how you stop just speaking English and start living in English. That's the spirit. With those phrases, you're not just communicating, you're truly connecting. And that connection is what gives us confidence. Now, let's use that growing confidence to prepare for something equally important, being able to handle unexpected situations calmly and clearly. Life doesn't always give us warning, does it? But what if you had the English words ready, just in case? That kind of preparation doesn't just make you fluent, it makes you feel secure and empowered, no matter where you are. So, let's gently move into some essential English for those moments. We'll start with the most fundamental sentences you might need if you require assistance. The first one is polite but clear. If you need help, you can say, "Can you help me, please?" It's straightforward and respectful. Let's practice saying it with a calm, clear tone. Repeat after me, "Can you help me, please?" Good. Now, if the situation is more urgent, you need to be more direct. In that case, you would say, "I need help right now." Practice saying this with a sense of urgency, but try to stay clear, not panicked. Your turn, "I need help right now." Sometimes, you sense a problem but aren't sure what it is. For those moments, we have the phrase, "Something's wrong." It's a way to alert someone that there is a problem. Say it with me, "Something's wrong." And in a serious situation, you need to know how to ask for the right people. So, let's learn 2 crucial requests. First, please call the police. Your voice should be firm and serious. Repeat it, please call the police. And second, for a medical emergency, please call an ambulance. This could be one of the most important sentences you ever learn. Say it clearly, please call an ambulance. You are doing so well. This might feel a little serious, but knowing these phrases is like carrying a little tool of safety with you. It takes away the fear of what if I don't know what to say. Now you will. Let's practice these 5 key phrases one more time, so they start to feel familiar. Can you help me, please? I need help right now. Something's wrong. Please call the police. Please call an ambulance. Excellent. You are adding a very powerful layer to your English skills. Remember, the goal is always to help you feel prepared and confident. In our next part, we'll continue with this theme and learn how to describe common problems. But for now, just take a moment. You're learning incredibly valuable things today. Knowing how to ask for help is the first and most important step. Now, let's build on that by learning how to describe what's wrong in a bit more detail. This is especially important for medical situations, where being clear can make all the difference. We'll start with some general phrases about how you might be feeling. A very common and useful one is, I don't feel well. It's simple, polite, and lets people know you need care. Say it with me, I don't feel well. If you're feeling lightheaded or like the room is spinning, you would say, I feel dizzy. This is a specific symptom that doctors need to know. Let's practice. I feel dizzy. For any kind of pain, it's important to be able to say where it hurts. So let's learn a few key ones. First, my head hurts. Or, you could say, I have a headache. But my head hurts is very natural. Repeat it, my head hurts. Now, for a more serious type of pain that should never be ignored, my chest hurts. If you ever have to say this, try to stay calm and clear. Practice it now so it feels familiar, my chest hurts. And in a very serious situation where breathing is difficult, you must be able to say, I can't breathe. This is a crucial phrase. Let's practice it with a strong, clear voice. I can't breathe. You are learning such important language. Let's put a few of these together in a short, realistic exchange. Imagine you're in a pharmacy and you need to explain your situation to the pharmacist. Excuse me, I don't feel well. What seems to be the problem? My head hurts, and I feel a bit dizzy. Now, let's shadow that together. Repeat after me. Excuse me, I don't feel well. What seems to be the problem? My head hurts, and I feel a bit dizzy. Wonderful. You're learning to articulate your needs clearly, and that is a huge step towards true confidence. Remember, the goal is not to scare you, but to empower you. By practicing these phrases now, in a safe space, you are building a shield of confidence for the future. Being able to describe basic symptoms is a huge part of feeling in control. Now, let's continue building your health vocabulary with a few more essential phrases that will help you get exactly the care you need. Often, you'll need to be able to directly ask for what you require. So, a very important phrase is, I need to see a doctor. This is a clear, direct statement of your need. Let's practice it together. I need to see a doctor. If you're looking for a place to get medicine, you'll need to ask, is there a pharmacy nearby? This question is incredibly useful when you're traveling or in a new neighborhood. Say it with me, is there a pharmacy nearby? Now, a very simple but vital request, especially if you're feeling unwell, is for water. A polite way to ask is, can I have some water, please? Remember that please makes all the difference. Your turn. Can I have some water, please? Let's talk about a specific and serious feeling. If you feel like you might lose consciousness, it's important to be able to express that. The phrase is, I think I'm going to faint. Let's practice this so you're prepared, but remember to say it calmly, I think I'm going to faint. And finally, one of the most critical pieces of information you can communicate in a medical situation is about allergies. The structure is simple, I'm allergic to. And then you add the thing. For example, I'm allergic to peanuts. Or I'm allergic to penicillin. This is a sentence that can truly protect you. Let's practice the structure. I'm allergic to peanuts. You are adding such valuable tools to your English toolkit. Let's imagine a slightly longer scenario now. You're at a restaurant and you need to inform the waiter about an allergy. Excuse me, before I order, I'm allergic to peanuts. Of course, thank you for telling me. I'll let the chef know immediately. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Now, let's shadow that short conversation. Repeat after me. Excuse me, before I order, I'm allergic to peanuts. Of course, thank you for telling me. I'll let the chef know immediately. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Wonderful. You see how you're now combining phrases from earlier lessons? That's how fluency builds, by connecting what you know. You're doing fantastically. Let's take a gentle breath before we move on to preparing for other types of situations. Knowing how to talk about health concerns is such an important part of feeling secure. Now, let's expand that sense of security to other situations you might encounter. Life can sometimes present us with moments that require quick, clear thinking, and clear speaking. Let's learn some phrases for other types of urgent situations. Imagine you see a fire. The most important thing is to alert everyone quickly and clearly. You would say, there's a fire. Let's practice saying this with a strong, clear voice that carries, there's a fire. In any dangerous situation, your priority is to get people to safety. The phrase for this is direct and powerful. Get out of here. It's a strong warning. Practice it with a sense of urgency. Get out of here. Now, for a more general warning, whether it's a wet floor or a car coming, we use be careful. It's short, fast, and can prevent an accident. Say it with me, be careful. Very similar, but often used for more immediate, sudden danger, is watch out. You might say this if you see something falling. It requires a quick reaction. Let's practice. Watch out. And in the specific case of a fire, you need to know how to ask for the right service. So, let's learn. Call the fire department. Repeat it clearly. Call the fire department. These phrases are about taking control of a situation and keeping people safe. They are powerful tools. Let's practice them once more together, so the words feel ready on your tongue if you ever need them. There's a fire. Get out of here. Be careful. Watch out. Call the fire department. Now, let's use a few of these in a short, calm role play. The key is to stay as calm as you can, even when the words are urgent. Be careful. There's a fire in the kitchen. Oh no! What should we do? Get out of here. I'll call the fire department. You're learning the language of safety and action. This isn't about fear, it's about preparedness. And being prepared is one of the greatest sources of confidence there is. You are doing incredibly well. Let's take a moment, and then we'll learn how to talk to authority figures in these situations. In those stressful moments, knowing how to communicate with people in authority, like police officers or security personnel, can make everything go more smoothly. The key is to be clear, calm, and polite. Let's learn some phrases that will help you in these situations. We'll start with a polite way to get an officer's attention. Instead of just "Hey," we say, "Excuse me, officer." This shows respect and immediately identifies who you're speaking to. Let's practice. Excuse me, officer. If something has been stolen from you, the clear way to report it is, "I've been robbed." This is a serious statement, so we say it calmly but clearly. Repeat after me. I've been robbed. To be more specific about what was taken, you can say, "Someone took my bag." This gives the officer important details. Your turn. Someone took my bag. In these situations, you'll often need to make an official report. The phrase for this is, "I need to make a report." It's a formal request for documentation. Say it with me. I need to make a report. If you've lost something very important, like your passport, you can ask for specific help. Can you help me find my passport? This is a polite and direct question. Let's practice. Can you help me find my passport? You're learning to handle very complex situations with simple, clear English. That's incredibly powerful. Let's put a few of these together in a short dialogue. Excuse me, officer. I need to make a report. I've been robbed. I'm sorry to hear that. What was taken? Someone took my bag. It had my passport inside. Okay, let me help you with the report. Now, let's shadow that conversation together. Repeat after me, focusing on a calm and clear tone. Excuse me, officer. I need to make a report. I've been robbed. I'm sorry to hear that. What was taken? Someone took my bag. It had my passport inside. Okay, let me help you with the report. Excellent. You're learning not just the words, but the tone and pace to use in these situations. This is what true, practical fluency looks like. You're building confidence for scenarios that many advanced English learners still worry about. When you're in a stressful situation, especially in a foreign country, it's not just about reporting what happened. It's also about knowing how to navigate the next steps and assert your rights politely. Let's learn a few more phrases that are crucial for these moments. If important papers are lost, you need to be able to state that clearly. The phrase is, "I lost my documents." This could refer to a passport, ID card, or other official papers. Let's practice it. I lost my documents. When an officer asks for identification, you'll need to present it while saying, "Here's my ID." It's simple, direct, and polite. Your turn. Here's my ID. Now, if you're in another country and lose your passport, this next phrase is absolutely vital. Can you contact my embassy? The embassy can provide crucial assistance to citizens abroad. Let's practice this important question. Can you contact my embassy? In any situation where you need to maintain your innocence, it's important to know how to say clearly, "I didn't do anything wrong." Remember to say this calmly and confidently. Repeat after me, "I didn't do anything wrong." And no matter how stressful the situation, always end with gratitude. A simple but powerful, "Thank you for helping me." This maintains a positive interaction and shows appreciation. Say it with genuine tone, "Thank you for helping me." You're building such comprehensive communication skills for challenging situations. Let's put these together in a longer, more realistic scenario that might occur while traveling. Excuse me, officer. I need help. I lost my documents. What documents did you lose? My passport and wallet. Can you contact my embassy? First, do you have any other ID with you? Yes, here's my ID. Thank you for helping me. Now, let's shadow this more detailed conversation together. Repeat after me. Excuse me, officer. I need help. I lost my documents. What documents did you lose? My passport and wallet. Can you contact my embassy? First, do you have any other ID with you? Yes, here's my ID. Thank you for helping me. Wonderful. You've now completed a very important section. You've learned how to handle emergencies, medical situations, and interactions with authority figures. This is English that doesn't just help you speak, it helps you protect yourself and navigate challenging moments. But now, let's shift to something completely different. Let's move from English for survival to English for thriving. In our next section, we'll explore motivational English, the language that will help you build confidence, maintain positivity, and encourage yourself and others. You have been so brave, learning all those phrases for difficult situations. I am truly proud of you. But now, it's time to give your mind and heart a different kind of tool. We're moving from English for survival to English for growth. This is the language that will build your confidence from the inside out. Think of this next part as a gift to yourself. These are phrases to say to yourself in the morning, when you're studying, or anytime you need a boost. They will help you change your mindset, and when you change your mindset, you change your entire English journey. Let's start with one of the most powerful sentences in any language. I can do this. Say this when a lesson feels hard or when you're nervous to speak. Believe it as you say it. Repeat after me with conviction, I can do this. Beautiful. Now, let's build the foundation of all confidence. Say this to yourself, I believe in myself. This isn't just about English. It's about trusting your ability to learn and grow. Let the words have meaning. Your turn, I believe in myself. Sometimes, we forget our own strength. So we need this gentle reminder, I'm stronger than I think. You have overcome many challenges to get here. Repeat this powerful truth, I'm stronger than I think. Now, let's change how we see mistakes. Instead of fearing them, we can say, every mistake helps me learn. This one phrase can take away so much fear and pressure. It turns stumbles into steps forward. Say it with me, every mistake helps me learn. And finally for this set, let's acknowledge your journey. Look how far you've come already. Say with pride, I'm proud of how far I've come. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it seems. Repeat after me, I'm proud of how far I've come. This is more than just practice, it's planting seeds of confidence in your mind. Let's weave these 5 powerful affirmations into a short, empowering monologue. Just listen to how they flow. Learning English is a journey. Some days are easy, some are hard. But I believe in myself. I know that every mistake helps me learn, and that makes me stronger than I think. When I look back, I feel proud of how far I've come. And I know, without a doubt, that I can do this. Now, let's breathe in that positive energy together. You are not just learning English, you are transforming your relationship with learning itself. This is where true, unshakable confidence begins. Now that we've planted those seeds of self-belief, let's water them with some very specific motivation for your English learning journey. These next phrases are like little cheers you can give yourself every single day. They will help you focus on the progress you're making, not just the goal ahead. Let's start with a beautiful perspective shift. Instead of saying, I'm learning English, try saying, English is opening new doors for me. This phrase reminds you of the amazing opportunities that fluency will bring. Say it with excitement about the future, English is opening new doors for me. One of the most rewarding feelings is when you can express your true thoughts. Celebrate that with this phrase, I can express myself clearly in English. Say this even if it's not 100% true yet, speak it into existence. Your turn, I can express myself clearly in English. Progress happens day by day. A wonderful reminder is, I'm improving every single day. Even on days when it doesn't feel like it, trust the process. Repeat this truth, I'm improving every single day. Now, let's address the joy of learning. When you find pleasure in the process, everything becomes easier. I enjoy learning English. Find the genuine feeling as you say it, I enjoy learning English. And perhaps the most liberating phrase for any language learner, I'm not afraid to speak. This doesn't mean you'll never feel nervous, but it affirms your courage to speak anyway. Say it with bravery, I'm not afraid to speak. You're building such a positive mindset. Let's put these English learning affirmations into a mini dialogue with yourself. Imagine you're reflecting on your progress. You know, I really enjoy learning English now. I can feel myself improving every single day. Soon, I'll be able to express myself clearly in any situation. I'm not afraid to speak anymore because I know English is opening new doors for me. Now, let's shadow that positive self-talk together. Repeat after me, line by line. You know, I really enjoy learning English now. I can feel myself improving every single day. Soon, I'll be able to express myself clearly in any situation. I'm not afraid to speak anymore because I know English is opening new doors for me. Wonderful! Can you feel how these words are shaping your attitude toward English? You're not just learning phrases, you're programming your mind for success. This is where the real magic of language learning happens. Now, let's take this positive energy beyond just English learning and apply it to your entire life. Because the way we talk to ourselves shapes our reality, in any language. These next phrases are like daily vitamins for your mind, simple but powerful reminders that can transform your entire outlook. Let's begin with a fresh start. Every morning is a new opportunity. Say this with hope, today is a new beginning. Feel the possibility in those words. Repeat after me, today is a new beginning. One of the most powerful practices for happiness is gratitude. Let's affirm, I'm grateful for what I have. This shifts your focus to abundance. Find that genuine feeling of thankfulness as you say it, I'm grateful for what I have. In a world that often demands instant results, this next phrase is a gentle comfort. Good things take time. Remember this when progress feels slow. Repeat this wisdom, good things take time. Your mindset is a choice. Make this powerful declaration, I choose to be positive. Even on difficult days, this puts you back in control. Say it with determination, I choose to be positive. And for those moments when life feels confusing or challenging, this phrase can bring peace, everything happens for a reason. It doesn't mean everything is easy, but it helps you trust the journey. Say it with acceptance, everything happens for a reason. You're building such a beautiful vocabulary for mental and emotional well-being. Let's create a positive morning routine with these phrases. Imagine saying this to yourself when you wake up. Today is a new beginning. I choose to be positive. I'm grateful for what I have. I know that good things take time, and I trust that everything happens for a reason. Now, let's shadow this empowering morning mantra together. Repeat after me, line by line. Today is a new beginning. I choose to be positive. I'm grateful for what I have. I know that good things take time. And I trust that everything happens for a reason. Beautiful. You're not just learning English phrases, you're learning to be your own best friend and biggest supporter. This is the kind of English that doesn't just help you communicate, it helps you live a better, more positive life. Life isn't always sunny, and that's okay. True strength isn't about avoiding difficult moments, but about knowing how to navigate through them. So, let's equip you with English phrases for those times when you need to be your own source of strength and comfort. These are sentences of resilience. When facing a big challenge, it helps to put it in perspective. Say to yourself, "This is just a challenge, not the end." This reminds you that this moment is temporary. Repeat after me with conviction, "This is just a challenge, not the end." Now, affirm your ability to get through it. I will get through this. Simple, direct, and powerful. Believe it as you say it. Your turn, I will get through this. Draw strength from your past. Remember, I've survived difficult days before. You have a history of resilience. Let that truth empower you. Say it, "I've survived difficult days before." Find meaning in the struggle. A very profound phrase is, "I'm growing through this pain." It acknowledges the hurt while recognizing the growth it brings. Repeat this slowly, "I'm growing through this pain." And finally, face your fears with this declaration, "I'm stronger than my fears." Your courage is bigger than your anxiety. Say it boldly, "I'm stronger than my fears." These are not just phrases, they are tools for emotional survival. Let's imagine a moment where you need to use them. You're feeling overwhelmed by a personal problem. This feeling is so heavy. But wait, this is just a challenge, not the end. I've survived difficult days before, and I grew through that pain. I am stronger than my fears right now. I know, deep down, that I will get through this. Now, let's shadow that powerful monologue together. Repeat after me, letting the meaning sink in. This feeling is so heavy. But wait, this is just a challenge, not the end. I've survived difficult days before, and I grew through that pain. I am stronger than my fears right now. I know, deep down, that I will get through this. Take a deep breath. You have just learned to speak the language of inner strength. This is English that can literally help you carry on. And remember, by learning these phrases, you're not just memorizing words, you're building a lifeline for your future self. Now comes the truly magical part where we weave everything together. You've learned phrases for connection, for emergencies, and for motivation. Now let's see how they flow naturally in longer conversations. This is where you'll really see your fluency growing. Let's create a story. Imagine you're meeting a friend you haven't seen in a while. Listen to how the phrases we've practiced fit seamlessly into a real conversation. Hey, Maria. It's so good to see you. How have you been? Anna. Wow, it's been a while. I'm doing okay, but honestly, it's been a long week. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want to grab some coffee and catch up? That sounds perfect. I could really use a break. Now, let's continue their conversation. Notice how they move from casual chat to more meaningful topics. So, what's been going on? You said it's been a tough week. Well, I've been feeling a bit overwhelmed at work. Sometimes I doubt myself and think, can I really handle all this? I understand that feeling. But remember, you're stronger than you think. And every challenge helps us grow. Thank you for saying that. I really appreciate it. I know I need to believe in myself more. Beautiful, right? Now let's shadow the first part of this conversation together. We'll take it line by line. Hey, Maria. It's so good to see you. How have you been? Anna. Wow, it's been a while. I'm doing okay, but honestly, it's been a long week. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want to grab some coffee and catch up? That sounds perfect. I could really use a break. Excellent. Now let's practice the second part where they dive deeper. So, what's been going on? You said it's been a tough week. Well, I've been feeling a bit overwhelmed at work. Sometimes I doubt myself and think, can I really handle all this? I understand that feeling. But remember, you're stronger than you think. And every challenge helps us grow. Thank you for saying that. I really appreciate it. I know I need to believe in myself more. Can you feel how natural that sounded? You're not just learning isolated phrases, you're learning how to have real, meaningful conversations in English. This is exactly what we mean when we say living English. In our next section, we'll continue building these longer conversations, adding more depth and variety. You're doing amazingly well. Now let's explore one of the most beautiful aspects of language building and maintaining friendships. These conversations are where we truly connect heart to heart. You'll see how all the phrases we've learned come together to create meaningful relationships. Let's imagine a conversation between two close friends who haven't seen each other in months. Listen to how natural and caring it sounds. Lisa. It's so wonderful to see you. How have you been? Emma. Oh my goodness, it's been forever. I've been good, just really busy with work and family. I've missed you. We need to catch up properly. How's everything going? To be honest, it's been challenging lately. Sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough. I understand completely. But remember, you're doing your best, and that's always enough. I'm really proud of you, you know. Now let's continue with their heart-to-heart conversation. Notice the emotional support and genuine care. Thank you for saying that. I really needed to hear it today. Sometimes I just feel so overwhelmed. I'm always here for you. You know you can talk to me about anything. Why don't we meet for coffee every week? We could make it our special time. That would be amazing. You always know how to make me feel better. I'm so grateful to have you as a friend. Now, let's shadow this beautiful friendship conversation together. We'll take it section by section, Lisa. It's so wonderful to see you. How have you been? Emma. Oh my goodness, it's been forever. I've been good, just really busy with work and family. I've missed you. We need to catch up properly. How's everything going? To be honest, it's been challenging lately. Sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough. Now let's practice the supportive part of the conversation. I understand completely. But remember, you're doing your best, and that's always enough. I'm really proud of you, you know. Thank you for saying that. I really needed to hear it today. Sometimes I just feel so overwhelmed. I'm always here for you. You know you can talk to me about anything. Why don't we meet for coffee every week? We could make it our special time. That would be amazing. You always know how to make me feel better. I'm so grateful to have you as a friend. Isn't that a beautiful conversation? You're learning not just to speak English, but to comfort, support, and build deep connections in English. This is what true fluency looks like, being able to express care and understanding. In our next section, we'll practice how to handle more complex social situations, including how to politely disagree and navigate different opinions. You're building incredible communication skills. In real life, we don't always agree with everyone, and that's perfectly normal. The key is learning how to express different opinions respectfully. This is an advanced social skill that will make you sound incredibly fluent and mature in English. Let's learn some essential phrases for these situations. When someone shares an opinion you partially understand but don't fully agree with, you can say, "I see your point, but..." This acknowledges their perspective before introducing your own. It's polite and respectful. Let's practice, "I see your point, but..." Another diplomatic way to disagree is, "That's a good point, however." This validates their idea while gently introducing a different angle. Your turn, "That's a good point, however." When you want to show respect for someone's opinion while maintaining your own, try, "I respect your view, but I see it differently." This maintains a positive tone throughout the conversation. Repeat after me, "I respect your view, but I see it differently." And when you reach a friendly impasse, the perfect phrase is, "Let's agree to disagree." This gracefully ends the discussion without hard feelings. Say it with a warm tone, "Let's agree to disagree." Now, let's see these phrases in action through a realistic conversation between two friends discussing weekend plans. "I think we should go hiking this weekend. The weather will be perfect." "I see your point, but I was really hoping to relax at home. I've had such a busy week." "That's a good point, however, some fresh air might actually help you feel more relaxed." "I respect your view, but I see it differently. I think I just need some quiet time." "Okay, I understand. Let's agree to disagree for now. Maybe we can find a compromise?" Now, let's shadow this diplomatic conversation together. Notice how even with different opinions, the tone remains friendly and respectful. I think we should go hiking this weekend. The weather will be perfect. I see your point, but I was really hoping to relax at home. I've had such a busy week. That's a good point. However, some fresh air might actually help you feel more relaxed. I respect your view, but I see it differently. I think I just need some quiet time. Okay, I understand. Let's agree to disagree for now. Maybe we can find a compromise? Excellent. You're learning the art of diplomatic communication in English. This is a skill that will serve you well in both personal and professional settings. Remember, the goal isn't to always agree, but to always communicate with respect and understanding. In our next section, we'll practice how to give and receive feedback gracefully, another essential skill for effective communication. Giving and receiving feedback is an art form in communication. Whether at work, in your studies, or even in personal relationships, knowing how to express suggestions and receive comments gracefully will make you stand out as a thoughtful English speaker. Let's learn some essential phrases for these situations. When you want to offer a suggestion politely, start with, "Maybe we could try." This opens the door to discussion without being pushy. Let's practice. Maybe we could try. To make your feedback sound like a collaborative idea, use, "What if we considered?" This invites the other person to think with you. Your turn. What if we considered? When you need to give constructive criticism, frame it positively. "I like what you've done, and I have a small suggestion." This approach makes the feedback much easier to receive. Repeat after me. "I like what you've done, and I have a small suggestion." Now, for receiving feedback gracefully, this is just as important. When someone gives you advice, respond with, "Thank you for the feedback. I'll work on that." This shows professionalism and openness to grow. Say it sincerely, "Thank you for the feedback. I'll work on that." Let's see these phrases in action in a workplace scenario between colleagues working on a project together. "I've completed the first draft of the presentation. What do you think?" "I like what you've done, and I have a small suggestion. What if we considered adding more visuals to the second section?" That's an interesting idea. Maybe we could try using charts instead of tables? Yes, that might work better. Thank you for being open to suggestions. Thank you for the feedback. I'll work on that and show you the updated version tomorrow. Now, let's shadow this professional yet friendly exchange. Notice how the feedback flows naturally and constructively. "I've completed the first draft of the presentation. What do you think?" "I like what you've done, and I have a small suggestion. What if we considered adding more visuals to the second section?" That's an interesting idea. Maybe we could try using charts instead of tables? Yes, that might work better. Thank you for being open to suggestions. Thank you for the feedback. I'll work on that and show you the updated version tomorrow. Wonderful! You're learning how to navigate some of the most delicate yet important conversations in English. This ability to give and receive feedback gracefully will serve you incredibly well in any English-speaking environment. In our next section, we'll explore English for travel situations, from airports to hotels to asking for directions. You're building such comprehensive communication skills. Now let's embark on a different kind of adventure, the adventure of travel. Whether you're dreaming of visiting New York, London, or Sydney, these next phrases will be your best travel companions. They'll help you navigate airports, hotels, and new cities with confidence and ease. Let's start with the airport, that exciting gateway to new experiences. One of the first things you'll need to find is, where is the check-in counter? This simple question will get you started on your journey. Let's practice. Where is the check-in counter? When you're checking in, you might want to request, "Can I have a window seat, please?" This polite question can make your flight much more enjoyable. Your turn. "Can I have a window seat, please?" It's always important to confirm your flight details. What time does the flight depart? This ensures you don't miss your plane. Repeat after me. What time does the flight depart? Now, let's move to hotel situations. When you arrive, you'll need to say, "I'd like to book a room for 2 nights." Clear and direct. Practice this. "I'd like to book a room for 2 nights." And a very practical question for any traveler: what time is breakfast served? This helps you plan your mornings. Say it with me. What time is breakfast served? Now, let's see these phrases in action in a travel scenario. Imagine you've just arrived at your hotel after a long flight. "Hello, I'd like to book a room for 2 nights, please." Of course. We have rooms available. How many people? Just 1. What time is breakfast served? Breakfast is from 7 to 10 a.m. Here's your key. Enjoy your stay. Thank you so much. Now, let's shadow this hotel conversation together. Notice how these simple phrases create a smooth, comfortable interaction. "Hello, I'd like to book a room for 2 nights, please." Of course. We have rooms available. How many people? Just 1. What time is breakfast served? Breakfast is from 7 to 10 a.m. Here's your key. Enjoy your stay. Thank you so much. Excellent. You're learning the practical English that makes traveling so much more enjoyable. These phrases are like keys that unlock comfortable travel experiences. In our next section, we'll continue with more travel English, including asking for directions, using transportation, and dining out. You're building the skills to be a confident traveler in any English-speaking country. Now that you're settled in your hotel, let's explore the city. Some of the most memorable travel experiences happen in local restaurants and while navigating public transportation. These phrases will help you enjoy authentic local experiences while feeling completely confident in your English. Let's start with dining out. When you're ready to order, you can politely say, "I'd like to order, please." This gets the server's attention respectfully. Let's practice. "I'd like to order, please." If you need a moment to decide, simply say, "Can I have a few more minutes?" This is much more natural than just staring at the menu. Your turn. Can I have a few more minutes? For any dietary needs or preferences, I'm vegetarian, or I have a food allergy. Your health and preferences are important. Repeat after me, I'm vegetarian. When you're finished and ready to pay, can I have the bill, please? This is the British way, or you can say check for American English. Let's practice both. Can I have the bill, please? Now, let's move to public transportation. The most useful question, how do I get to? Followed by your destination. This works for buses, trains, and subways. Say it with me, how do I get to? Let's put these into a lovely restaurant scenario. Imagine you're at a cozy cafe for lunch. Hello, I'd like to order, please. Of course. What would you like? I'm vegetarian. What do you recommend? Our vegetable pasta is very popular. That sounds perfect. Thank you. Can I have the bill, please? Right away. I hope you enjoyed your meal. Now, let's shadow this restaurant conversation together. Notice how these simple phrases create a smooth dining experience. Hello, I'd like to order, please. Of course. What would you like? I'm vegetarian. What do you recommend? Our vegetable pasta is very popular. That sounds perfect. Thank you. Can I have the bill, please? Right away. I hope you enjoyed your meal. Wonderful! You're learning the English that turns stressful travel moments into enjoyable adventures. Each phrase you master is like adding another tool to your confidence toolbox. In our next section, we'll practice English for shopping and dealing with money, more essential skills for any traveler. You're doing amazingly well. Now let's explore one of the most enjoyable parts of traveling, shopping. Whether you're looking for souvenirs, clothes, or daily necessities, these phrases will help you shop with confidence and ease. You'll be able to ask about prices, sizes, and make purchases like a local. Let's start with the most common question when you find something you like. How much is this? Simple, direct, and essential. Let's practice. How much is this? If you're looking for a specific size, you'll need to ask, do you have this in a medium? You can replace medium with small, large, etc. Your turn. Do you have this in a medium? To ask about trying on clothes, can I try this on? This phrase is your key to finding the perfect fit. Repeat after me, can I try this on? When you're ready to buy, but want to know about payment options, do you accept credit cards? Very important in today's world. Say it with me, do you accept credit cards? And if the price seems a bit high, you can politely ask, is this on sale? Sometimes you might get a pleasant surprise. Let's practice. Is this on sale? Now, let's create a complete shopping scenario. Imagine you're in a clothing store looking for a souvenir. Excuse me, how much is this t-shirt? It's $25. Do you have this in a medium? Yes, here you are. The fitting room is over there. Thank you. Can I try this on? I'll take it. Do you accept credit cards? Yes, we do. Would you like a bag? Yes, please. Thank you. Now, let's shadow this complete shopping conversation together. Notice how each phrase naturally leads to the next. Excuse me, how much is this t-shirt? It's $25. Do you have this in a medium? Yes, here you are. The fitting room is over there. Thank you. Can I try this on? I'll take it. Do you accept credit cards? Yes, we do. Would you like a bag? Yes, please. Thank you. Excellent. You're now equipped with the English you need for successful shopping experiences. These phrases will help you navigate stores, markets, and boutiques with complete confidence. In our next section, we'll practice English for social gatherings and making new friends, because connections are what make travel truly memorable. Some of the most beautiful moments in life happen when we connect with new people. Whether you're at a social event, a party, or just meeting someone at a coffee shop, these phrases will help you start conversations and build new friendships naturally in English. Let's begin with a warm opening when you recognize someone. Hey, I think we've met before. This is friendly and non-threatening. Let's practice. Hey, I think we've met before. To show genuine interest in getting to know someone, what brings you here? This works in almost any social situation. Your turn. What brings you here? When you discover common interests, I love that too. We have so much in common. This builds instant connection. Repeat after me. I love that too. We have so much in common. To smoothly exchange contact information, we should stay in touch. This is casual and friendly. Say it with me, we should stay in touch. And the perfect way to end a great conversation, it was really nice talking to you. This leaves a positive lasting impression. Let's practice. It was really nice talking to you. Now, let's create a complete social scenario. Imagine you're at a language exchange event and meet someone interesting. Hi there. I'm Sophie. What brings you to this event? Hello. I'm Mark. I'm trying to improve my Spanish. Really? I'm learning Spanish too. I love that we have this in common. That's amazing. Maybe we could practice together sometime. I'd love that. We should definitely stay in touch. Great. Here's my number. Perfect. It was really nice talking to you, Mark. Now, let's shadow this social conversation together. Notice how natural and flowing it sounds. Hi there. I'm Sophie. What brings you to this event? Hello. I'm Mark. I'm trying to improve my Spanish. Really? I'm learning Spanish too. I love that we have this in common. That's amazing. Maybe we could practice together sometime. I'd love that. We should definitely stay in touch. Great. Here's my number. Perfect. It was really nice talking to you, Mark. Wonderful. You're learning the art of natural social interaction in English. These phrases will help you create meaningful connections wherever you go. In our next section, we'll practice English for professional networking and business situations, taking your social skills to the next level. Now let's elevate your English to the professional level. Whether you're attending a conference, a business meeting, or a networking event, these phrases will help you make a strong, confident impression. This is the English that opens doors to career opportunities and professional connections. Let's begin with a professional introduction. Hello, I'm Sophie from Slow English. It's a pleasure to meet you. This is formal yet friendly. Let's practice. Hello, I'm Sophie from Slow English. It's a pleasure to meet you. To show interest in someone's work, what do you do for a living, or more formally, what line of work are you in? Both work well. Your turn. What do you do for a living? When you want to learn more about someone's expertise, that sounds fascinating. Could you tell me more about your work? This shows genuine interest. Repeat after me. That sounds fascinating. Could you tell me more about your work? To exchange professional contacts smoothly, I'd love to connect with you on LinkedIn. This is the modern way to network. Say it with me. I'd love to connect with you on LinkedIn. And the perfect professional closing. It was very insightful talking with you. I look forward to staying in touch. This leaves a polished impression. Let's practice. It was very insightful talking with you. I look forward to staying in touch. Now, let's create a professional networking scenario. Imagine you're at an international education conference. Hello, I'm Sophie from Slow English. It's a pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I'm David, an English teacher from Canada. What do you do for a living, David? I specialize in creating online learning materials. That sounds fascinating. Could you tell me more about your work? Certainly. I develop interactive exercises for language learners. I'd love to connect with you on LinkedIn to learn more. That would be great. Here's my card. Thank you. It was very insightful talking with you. I look forward to staying in touch. Now, let's shadow this professional conversation together. Notice the polished yet natural flow. Hello, I'm Sophie from Slow English. It's a pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I'm David, an English teacher from Canada. What do you do for a living, David? I specialize in creating online learning materials. That sounds fascinating. Could you tell me more about your work? Certainly. I develop interactive exercises for language learners. I'd love to connect with you on LinkedIn to learn more. That would be great. Here's my card. Thank you. It was very insightful talking with you. I look forward to staying in touch. Excellent. You're now equipped with professional English that can advance your career and expand your network. These phrases show that you're not just fluent in English, you're professionally sophisticated. We're approaching the final sections of our journey together. In our next part, we'll begin bringing everything together for a powerful conclusion. My dear learner, look how far we've come together. From those first nervous greetings to handling emergencies, from motivating ourselves to navigating professional settings, you have built an incredible foundation of real, living English. Each of these 800 phrases is now a tool in your confidence toolbox, ready to be used whenever you need it. But before we conclude, I want to honor the promise I made at the beginning of this episode. Remember I told you there would be a special bonus for everyone who stayed until the end? Well, this is it. The secret to making all these phrases stick permanently is not just repetition, it's emotional connection. Here's your bonus technique. Choose just 3 phrases from today's episode that truly resonate with you. Maybe I can do this for motivation, or could you help me, please, for practical situations. Now, here's the powerful part. Close your eyes and visualize yourself actually using each phrase in a real situation. Feel the confidence when you say "I've got this." Imagine the relief when you successfully ask for help. This emotional visualization creates stronger neural pathways than simple repetition alone. Let me guide you through a quick example. Let's take this powerful phrase, "I'm becoming more confident every day." Now, instead of just repeating it, imagine yourself saying it to yourself in the mirror tomorrow morning. Feeling your shoulders relax as you speak. Smiling as you notice your English improving. Remembering this feeling throughout your day. Can you feel how much more powerful that is? This technique combines language learning with mindset work, creating unstoppable confidence. Use this with any phrases you want to master, and watch how quickly they become natural to you. Now, let's do one final practice together, using this emotional connection technique. Repeat after me with feeling. My English is getting better every day. I can handle any situation in English. I am proud of my progress. Beautiful! You've just experienced the bonus technique that will transform your language learning. This is the gift I promised you, a method that will make everything we practice today stick with you forever. In our final page, we'll complete our journey together with some heartfelt final words and your special mission. And so, my dear, dedicated learner, we have reached the end of this very special journey together. You have not just listened, you have practiced, repeated, and absorbed hundreds of real-life English sentences. You've equipped yourself for connection, for challenges, and for confidence. That is a tremendous achievement. Remember, fluency isn't about perfection, it's about connection and the courage to keep moving forward. You now have the phrases to do exactly that. Now, if you found this journey valuable, if you feel more prepared and confident than when you started, please do me a huge favor. First, click the like button right now. This tells YouTube you enjoyed it and helps other learners find our Slow English family. Second, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. We have so many more adventures in English planned for you, and I don't want you to miss a single one. And finally, this is the most important part. I made a promise of a bonus for those who made it to the very end. To claim it and let me know you were here, I want you to leave a comment below. But not just any comment. I want you to write this exact phrase, "I've got this." This is our little secret handshake. When I see "I've got this" in the comments, I'll know you completed the entire masterclass, and it will absolutely make my day. It's also a powerful way to publicly affirm your own confidence. Every time you see that comment from yourself, you'll remember the commitment you made today. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for your time, for your effort, and for trusting me to guide you on your English journey. Learning a language is a brave and beautiful thing, and I am so incredibly proud of you. Keep speaking, keep making mistakes, and keep celebrating every single step. Remember the bonus technique, and know that I am cheering for you every step of the way. This is Sophie, from Slow English, sending you so much love and light. Until next time, remember, you've got this.